That guy has had his eye on me the whole time I've been out here. I wonder why. You know what I'm saying? I wonder why. All right, as promised, like I said, 100 likes on the last KD 15 video, and I would get another pair. And I really tried, guys, to get a fake pair. I just couldn't. They will not send me those because they don't think the video will do good because it's a KD. But let's go ahead and dive right into this. And right in the beginning, you can see these things squeak a lot. Like, I don't know what it is about the compound that they're made out of. And this one, the traction's definitely different on this lemon pair than the black pair that I have, and it's kind of hard to explain. It seems like this one's just a little bit more sticky because the black ones were sticky too, and yes, there was some of the bottom sole coming off. Yes, it was peeling just a little bit, not a lot, and that was only because on the black pair the bottom's translucent. On this one it's like a solid rubber, and you know, they kind of painted or colored some of the bottom, but these are solid rubber. They're not translucent, and they just seem a little bit more stickier on the court for me. And you can tell, like, just by this shot right here, that these courts are kind of dusty, and people were playing full court on here before I walked in. Then a personal trainer came in with a kid, and they like took half the court, so everybody stopped playing full, which is good for me because I took this side of the court and I was able to get my stuff off real quick. And when I walked in, everybody was like, yo, how are those? I was like, they're good. See, those things squeak. Let's go ahead and do the little test when I do the down and backs. This one, I don't think that I was this fast because I actually shot around before I did all this. So I was actually really warmed up before I got to actually review the sneakers and record them and all that. Okay. And then, like, if you can see right there to the left, another group of guys came in, like, in center court. And they were doing some, I don't know what kind of training they were doing. Like, they had these dudes doing all kinds of stuff with cones. It wasn't basketball related. Okay, what are we at? That was about 30 seconds. Not bad. I don't remember what my last time was, but I wasn't as tired as I was last time. Like, I thought my heart was going to jump up my chest. But as far as aesthetics, come on, man. 10 out of 10. Like, these are amazing. This is the colorway that I wanted originally, but I had to settle for the black pair because these weren't available at the time. And I just happened to randomly go back and look. I was like, oh, wow. Like, this was the first colorway I think I seen, like, way back. Because KD wore the black pair in the playoffs when they got swept, unfortunately. He was wearing those. But, see, I keep doing these, like, tests to see if they'll, like, become unstickier. And they just stick to the court. Shoot landings are good, if that's even a thing. And you know how I do. I just sit there and dribble and shoot, dribble and shoot, dribble and shoot. And they just felt spectacular, man. Are they better than the black pair? I don't really know. I'm happy that I get to wear both of them, and I'll probably wear these the next couple times I go to the gym. But they're good, man. Like, they look, I don't know. The black ones look good too, and we'll get into aesthetics a little closer when I start looking at the shoe when I unbox them. But the grip on these, they're great. They're really great. I don't want to give the whole shoe a 10, but it's up there. It's one of my favorites. And in the comments, people were asking me about, is there any heel slippage? And that's what they look like once I was done. I only played for about 45 minutes. But as far as the heel slippage, I did feel it with these. I did. But I stopped for a second. I retied them. And once I tied them a little tighter, there wasn't any heel slippage. And just so you know, there is supposed to be a little room between your heel and the back. You're not supposed to have 100% total lockdown, because when you jump and make cuts, your heel's supposed to have a little wiggle room. It's just a little bit, but you're supposed to have some wiggle room. That's why the shoe kind of like pokes out in the back a little bit. Let me show you real quick before we go into the unboxing. But you see that's made that way for a reason. But I do appreciate you guys on the last video liking the video, and you made me buy another pair. But it was cool because I wanted this pair anyway. So having the black ones and these lemon joints, it's all good. I'm still trying to get the Currys though. The Currys are kind of MIA on the web, but I'm still trying to get those. And these were directly from Nike. I just went back to the site and they had them. And when I switched back to the black colorway, a lot of the traditional sizes, they were all gone. So you probably have to catch these on like eBay or some of the reseller sites to get a pair at this point in certain sizes. But all right, we doing it like that. But I do like them though. I do like them a lot. I do like the box. There's one thing I don't like about it. I'll talk about it once the screen pops up. But we have the LT Lemon Twist Bright Crimson. So I guess that's light lemon. I don't know what the LT really means. I'm gonna say light lemon or LT lemon. I don't really know. But man, I was like, yo, I was a little disappointed with the bottom of the shoe. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really like that, to keep it a buck. Like, I like the swoosh. The swoosh is dope. It's kind of 90s old school. You know what I'm saying? But the bottom just looks kind of weird. I don't know. It just throws me off. It's like what, pink, lemon, then like a red and a blue. I don't know. It's different. It's different, but the black one kind of looks better overall than this one. I do like the reverse swoosh right there. It looks like the PG when they do that reverse swoosh like that. Bottom sole is got that crazy pattern, which I do really, really like. And the silhouette's dope. I like the silhouette. I like everything. I guess you would call that like engineered mesh on the upper right there. And I don't really mind shoes not being like leather. The shoe doesn't need to be leather to perform well in the court. Like, I actually prefer the shoe not to be leather because the leather shoes are hot on the feet. But see on the back how it says like easy. Okay, I'll talk about it here in a second again. But that's the back part I was talking about earlier about having some heel slippage. They make it that way. Yes, they make it that way so your heel can have a little bit of wiggle room right there. I do like that they put the signature right there. That's dope. That's a little LeBron-esque. Keep showing the bottom. It's such a crazy little pattern, and they made that pattern kind of like the Kobe 9. Kobe 9 looked like this with the wigglies. I never actually had a pair of Kobe 9s. I had the 8s, skipped the 9s, skipped the 10s, and then ended up with the 11s, and I fell in love with the 11s, and these really, really remind me of the 11s, like a lot of the Kobe 11s. And that's me pointing out the lockdown system, which is just a plastic cage. Okay, all right. And I was disappointed about this too. You see how there's nothing on the back? Like, there's no 50-pound burger. There's no stars, or they just didn't get creative enough. They was like, all right, the outside of the shoe looks so dope. We don't got to put nothing behind the tongue. See, that's the black pair, and that's how it looks after one balling session. That's how these are gonna look. And I didn't even ball that hard. Okay, that one does have rocks in it, but I didn't even ball that much in these. I played in the black KDs about maybe 3 or 4 times at this point in the gym, and I think I did walk outside. But on the back, that should say easy money. Like, one shoe should say easy, the other shoe on the right should say money, or something. Like, it just says easy in the back. It's like they were almost there with these aesthetically. Like, on the feet, they look amazing because they're almost like KD's Grinch in a way. But they could have did a few more things to make these like top 5 KD sneaker ever. Because I skipped the 14 because I didn't like how it looked aesthetically, but I heard it was a performance beast. And I was about to get the 14, but when I seen pictures of the 15, I was like, I'll just wait. And there's no reason I'm black lighting these. You probably won't find. I'm just showing you what it looks like because I didn't start black lighting shoes until I started doing the other kind of sneakers. But again, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for checking out the video. If you haven't seen the first video, check that out. I'll leave a little link here. We'll get some more performance sneakers. Follow me on IG. Peace, love, and light. I'm out.